got ourselves Gossy Girl over for the team. One right to go. Kragar the man. I love how this guy doesn't really change too much. Kragar looked more or less similar. Like he looked more like a bright, shining horde warrior, right? War front gear, everything available. But this is Kragar in his older age. He's gotten older, wiser. He's got himself a wolf cowl or whatever. He's gone through trials of his own, right? There's some visual progression there while keeping what made him unique. And I feel like his armor is no longer bright red, but like that darkened red. Skelgar, first up versus Advo, surrounded by demons, is gonna have to take it behind the pillar. Not in a great spot, just getting pelted by the tyrant. Realize he's not in a great spot whatsoever, so he needs to find a way just to wait out the damage. More Gloomhounds being sent out by Advo. He's just gonna send the damage in, and even he's got a bit of mock progression. I like that set a lot, by the way. That's a Cataclysm set. That's a excellent set. Love the shoulders, love all the parts about it. Russian's better than mine. Dude, my Russian is just, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, man. Like, I know exactly what I want to tell to Kragar. I'm just like, oh man, it's so hard, dude. I speak English constantly and not that great, by the way. As you buy every single video that I put up on the channel, you can tell, like, yeah, Dallas not super well versed, not a linguist by any measure, not a lyrical genius by any measure. But yeah, Hunt out for Skelgar, has to make a play. I'm him to follow, but looks like Advo ports out. Big lead by the Demon Hunter. It's a sends an Immortal Coil in. Skelgar may be in a bit of trouble. That's all the demons, and they're empowered by the Tyrant. Blur available, and actually using Blur against the demons not the worst idea ever. He's going to try to see if he can back up out of there. Still getting pelted from a distance. At the very least, he can back away from the demons. Maybe he could like maybe kill the main demon. Gloomhound still keep rolling out by Advo. Big explosion with souls, but it's gonna be a quick demonic soul ripping the demon hunter apart. Alistair charging and immediately slowed down to a crawl. Got himself the horse to keep himself moving. Tried to go for a kick on Advo. Looks like was not able to get a proper kick though. But he's got the army of the undead ready to go with the riders of the apocalypse. With riders? Is that with Riders? It is with Riders. Okay, I was gonna say for a second. With Riders, the Apocalypse. Mortal sent in by Advo. He's trying to see if he can get himself some kind of setup. Trying to call in a reinforcement into a grippy hand by Alistair, by BF, to keep him moving without any kind of stuns. Great set of defenses, and should be maybe enough to keep him afloat here. Advo is trying to see if he can use mobility with the gates and ports in order to let the demons savage Alistair, while Advo does not take any direct damage to the face. Big Tyrant with a call, trying not to get interrupted. He's looking not to get kicked right now. If he cannot get kicked, he'll be in a great spot trying to go for a Hellstone. Blind to follow. Alistair is not in a great spot, looking for a bit of healing. AMS as well as the Death Pact are on standby, trying to see if he can build up for another Apocalypse. If he can do so and then do it so scot-free, he might be alright. Stunner to Advo, wall is available. Could be a big turnaround for Alistair. As the Mortal Coil comes out, Advo backing up out of there, sending a few demons with a couple of procs. That's going to be Alistair. Not a lot of health to work with. AMS is available. Access around the corner as Advo trying to pick up a little bit more health. And the demons take him down. I think it was a battle master streak had fallen off too, so he's losing quite a bit of his overall health though. Young Jay over on the team too. And then Athevin here too. Oh my god, dude, the whole squad is in. That is beautiful. As Advo, so far, holding the fort. Big stun out of Young. They did end up nerfing Frost Mages recently. Wasn't enough? The big meteor coming down with the shatters. It doesn't even matter. Those Ice Lances, they did get nerfed. Ice Lances got nerfed. Just nerf or Ice Lances is what was keeping Advo alive there for a little bit. Just for a little bit. PvE Mannequin. This guy told me how to say his name last week. PvE Mannequin is such a good name. It's just going to be out here front and center. Big blind onto Young. Trying to see if he can encase him in a block of ice. Looking to keep the pressure rolling. A big stun. Blink out of the mage. Alter time. Is it going to be enough though? As long as he can go in for Alter to maximize his health lost, he might be okay. Trying to see if he can cut out the DK. Able to puncture right through the AMS. Able to avoid him to swing around the other side of the arena. And as long as he can keep slow some way, somehow, Nova, Blizzard down right after, Dome down for the DK, trying to see if he can grip the mage back in towards him. And the mage is looking to get himself big castle around the corner. IBF out for PvE Mannequin, trying to see if he can fight to survive this. Does have enough health to work with. Young still has 2 blocks though, so he's okay. Trinket trying to go for a big stunner. He's looking to lock down the DK. That's going to be back-to-back CC. Polymorph, he has Alter. May need to use Alter. Ice block, as long as you cancel the Alter. Did you Alter? Or was that just a proc? Might have just been a proc. And that's the same animation with the Shadow Priest. You know what? Maybe the other team got a priest or two. Night is young. We can still maybe get ourselves more priests tonight, man. Plenty of freeze, dude. Or wait until NA and then Haster, I'm sure he'll come around. Blast and homies out into smithereens. Because as long as you play Archon, and if you can get those big drains, it can be a lot of damage. Breath, no ways for the DK to stop it. Stun really quickly. Young cannot go for a big stunner onto PvE. Mannequin is trying to see if he can get a shatter bonus either way, though. Trying to drop everything he can. Maybe a block right here. Does go for the block. As PvE Mannequin does go for a death pact. Is unable to heal, but he has so much extra health to work with. He doesn't have to worry about the damage taken. At least for a second. 25% dampener. Young trying to go for that healing, but he's just not doing that good right now with that ice block. AMS to cover and not just immune the stun completely out of Young. Stuns him instead with his own Remorseless Winter. Young trying to see if he can pelt at him bit by bit. Breath to follow, but PvE Matica breaking out of it with a quick howling blast, taking him out. Athaman, second to last, has to hold the fort. I like how a lot of you guys are running that spear, by the way. Is it a better stats? It's like a polearm, right? Might have been better stats. Atho playing the Herald? What? Wait, Atho, did you know that Herald... Herald is not getting buffed until the next patch, right? My goodness. AMS down for PvE Mannequin as he got full dot by Athaman, trying to see if he can tussle him out. Shield of is popping really quickly. PvE catching Athaman in a quick stunner. Athaman has himself full crusade, and the Paladin with the full wings rolling in. He's perfectly fine. He's chilling. He might be in a bit of trouble though with Go-See Green. I'm bad in your name. My bad with your name. Go-See as goes in for a stun. Atho does have himself Wake of Ashes. Does not play the Wake of Ashes wings though. So he's not going to be able to get wings every 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Instead, it's a proper 2-minute wings. Not playing the instant cast Flash of Lights. So you can actually maybe recover a bit of health. Playing around the full on, what is it called? Eternal Flame. He's literally playing around the healing over time Red Pally build, and look at his health slowly but surely recovering. Still got a bop, putting Go-See on a bit of a back foot actually. He could play also the dot-based gameplay too, playing around the Herald of the Sun. Quick bash into Atho. He does a bop in case he needs to. He should be okay. Walling his damage off. Go-See with a stunner. Does not have a trinket. Wake of Ashes full damage. That is up. No even Bardis can hold on. I think it might be a lights out for Go-See. Does have a wall. May need to use it, but I think he might have used it a little bit too late. And Atho taking him out, looking for a quick heal. Is Rude Monology Rudy, or is it supposed to be Rudy? Rudy Monology? I want to call him Rudy, dude. I want to call him Rudy now. I want to call him Rudy, dude. I know it's supposed to be Rudy Monology, but I want to call him Rudy. Rudy, Axtos immediately surrounding Atho with pets. It's going to be Blessing and Protection as a physical defensive. Quick interrupting him on fear really quickly. He is susceptible to all the CC. Mortal Coil and fears are going to be pretty bad, but the Blessing and Protection does protect him from the stunts as well as the main physical damage. Demons, though, that fear does keep Athaman out of the picture for long enough. Maybe Wake of Ashes to stun all these pets could be huge. Atho could be in a lot of trouble. Does get a dot rolling onto Rudy, who does have himself a dark bag. That should be plenty enough to live it. Atho maybe looking right down the barrel of a gun of a Demonology Warlock, setting up a full fear. Lay on hands may need to be the first button you press instantly. Does press it. Whatever CC you can get onto Rudy, that's going to be huge. Interrupt on Gloomhound, that's going to be massive. Hold on, maybe picking up some damage, maybe finding an opportunity to win here. Walking away from the portal, trying not to get sent away from the Warlock. Fear, last thing that catches him. Wait, breaks. Hold on. Mortal Coil last second. He needs one more global to win this. He needs one more. It does end up committing. One more global. Taking down the Warlock with Quaggar. Charging out to avenge his fallen brethren. Does get immediately blinded by Atho. This Paladin is a shining beacon of light and justice. No more bubble, no more pop. I think he does end up slayed by the Slayer Warrior with Flush versus Quaggar. At the very least, Quaggar did not have to commit too many cooldowns though. At the very least, only wreck trinket immediately for Plush, as it is a trickster Subtlety rogue. Those guys do a lot of damage when they get a proper setup. It is wild how much damage they do. They can increase the finisher damage by like, what is it, 3% per stack and get those stacks like to 8 stacks really quickly. So do the math on that one, because I'm not good at math at all. Quaggar hanging out by the eye, maybe looking to pick it up. Zerker's Rage could technically break out of it. Fear does go for a big defensive as Plush committing all the damage with the Shadow Blades. So for Plush, that is a lot of damage going in right now. Quaggar at this idea dampening, not going to be able to heal much, so he's really under a ton of pressure. Cloak of Shadows evasion down for Plush. I don't know if Quaggar can maybe go for a fear or anything. Blind, he does have a Warlock helps him technically, as well as Rallying Cry, but he doesn't have a trinket anymore, so that's going to be a little bit of troublesome. If Plush does not go for the stunt, maybe a Blaze Storm opportunity for Quaggar. Oh, he started to heal. Second one started to heal. Cheap shot. Barely alive. He needs a heal. Does pick up a heal really quick from Plush. Sonic Plush who goes in for a trinket. Kragar maybe looking for a rallying cry. I think he might need to use so. He gets himself a bit of damage. Hold on, the rogue is so low. He doesn't have an escape. Charge is not going to be enough though. Trying to take him, cheat death. He just gets one big hit. A blade storm taking him out. My God, that was beautiful. He got himself 2. Well, Catherine picked up 3. Oh my God, this is why I love me some 5-5-1-1 duels, dude. That closeness of matches. Kragar's team gets to keep going. And Cobra, let me know if you're ready, because your team gets to face off the champions. They earned that victory. They earned that win.